Anytime, anytime.
We should keep a 1 meter distance. Aren't we supposed to do that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Not like that.
Two extreme corners.
Okay, so what do we say? What do we say? Hi. Do I say hi? Can I start with one sentence? आपण यांना पाहिलेत का?
Prem.
Nice, good Marathi.
Yeah. Very, very good.
आपण यांना पाहिलेत का? यांना पाहिलेत का? मग कळलं ना
You
बरं.
understand?
Yeah, well, I'm very glad that I'm here today, that this show happened today, and that we are able to, that I'm able actually to work for a designer who's not only just making clothes, but he's making clothes that actually make sense and that have a story to tell for the people, for this world nowadays. I mean, last time I saw your show, you made some stuff out of plastic.
Right.
And today everything has a story again. What was it? Red, black, and white. And what I'm wearing is red. And you can see the protesters here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sure you can see it. I love the story when he told me backstage. I was like, what? There are protesters on this? And there's actually something written on the outfits. And yeah, I'm actually very glad that I'm not just walking any show, but a show for Narendra Kumar.
The content, the show was basically 3 colors, and all our shows are really shows that talk about the times that we live in. I'm not inspired by the Taj Mahal or something else. I'm inspired by the people around me and how things are changing around things and how we can bring it into lifestyle and everything. So this story was really about where we are today in the country, the state of the country, things that are changing. And the 3 colors reflected those changes. Not only the change, we also reflected the aspiration that people have from those changes. So the show was about that, and of course it's athleisure and fun.
It was very amazing. It was for a cause, and it was an opportunity. We worked for Nari, who gave us this opportunity to walk in such beautiful, vibrant clothes, which are eco-friendly and message-giving. And I learned a lot from him, that it's not about us, everything is not about a story, what you assume, but it's people around you. So I'm grateful to him to give us all this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Oh, welcome. No, he's not going to the circus.
Sorry?
And no, he's not going to the circus.
No. Vibrancy is what we say. When he told me that I'm supposed to be wearing something really, really bright, and I said, bring it on, I love it. But as he rightly said, there's a message, and all of them said that, Nari's styling and fashion has a message, a strong message. I'm going to repeat that.
Yeah, go
Red,
ahead. Yeah.
black, and white. Red is what the current situation we are in. Black is the darkest reality.
Yes.
And white is something that we want in life. We want that vibrancy but peaceful. And a lot of people have asked, what is this? Why FKNS Mumbai? He's a globally renowned designer, but the fact is, roots and base from very much Mumbai.
And fake news started in Mumbai.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
Which is not really fake.
Which is not really
It's
fake.
not really fake.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Be safe.
And namaste.
Come.
Sangeeta,
Come,
please.
come.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're doing single one, right? You want to start? No. Start?
मैं तुम्हारी बैग पढ़ रहा हूँ, बैग पे क्या
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
क्या आपका नाम शर्मा है? बढ़िया
super hot,
Thank you.
super fantastic, and congratulations.
Were you paid to say that?
No, it was from inside. Natural. So, first of all, congratulations to all. So, how was the experience walking the ramp?
It was great. You know, these two are amazing too. They're just very chill, Tia Rajveer both, and so it was a pleasure to walk for them. And I really love my outfit today because I think the thigh-high slit is what has made it really special for me. It's a super twist on the conventional lehenga, and of course the tear sleeves I think was also an added twist because tears are having a moment right now, and to do them on the sleeves I thought was kind of unique and interesting.
Okay, so can you describe a little bit about the attire?
I think she'll describe it better.
So I don't think this needs a lot of description because the outfit talks it all. Our inspiration has been floral chins and like Diana said, the high slit did the game. Again, she's carried it so beautifully that I think the garment just describes itself when the model is wearing it. So she's been a great muse for us.
Oh, thanks. I might also add it's very comfortable. Like it's so light and easy to wear that it would make a great.
When you're wearing it, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
I think this is it. That's described.
Now, I mean, because I've done it for so long, I don't get nervous anymore. Now I just like enjoy it. So, you know, you enjoy the music, you kind of like want to make sure that you don't trip, of course, because sometimes garments are really long and heels are really high. But other than that, it's just about enjoying the moment, enjoying the music and, you know.
Sorry.
The collection is very easy to wear. It's more of, it's an easy breezy kind of garment. And you selected very selective motifs like made from heritage and pottery and stuff. This time.
More wearable, like
More wearable.
anybody can wear it very comfortably for any destination weddings or sangeet. It's just very easy breezy.
It's very easy to travel with, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said already, that now it's more about enjoying it. And, you know, I used to definitely get really nervous in the beginning. But usually it's only if the outfit's really difficult to walk in or very heavy or if the heels are super high or if there's a long train. But I feel like today I was very much at ease because, you know, it's as light as a feather. And it's a very easy, breezy, flowy outfit.
Okay, Diana, which is the most difficult according to you, acting in a movie or walking
The
the ramp?
two are very different, and people ask me this all the time. They're poles apart. I mean, acting requires, you know, getting under the skin of a character and telling a story and being part of a whole setup of a film. It's also a much longer commitment. One project takes 3 to 4 months minimum, if not more. Whereas, you know, a modeling job is like 1 day. So they're completely different, and you can't compare the two.
Okay, very soon we're going to see you in Siddharth.
Yes.
So, what's the status of it?
Almost complete. We have a little bit of patchwork left, and the film should release soon. I mean, maybe in the next few months. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like at the moment, loss is secondary because the need of the hour is what the government is currently doing, which is to a partial shutdown, lockdown of sorts, where, you know, people need to distance themselves from each other and need to stay at home as much as possible. And I think that is extremely, extremely important. I cannot stress on the fact of how important it is for us to contain this at this stage before, you know, becomes so bad that we can't contain it anymore. So I think that, you know, loss and all of that is, yes, it's true. I mean, you know, the markets are down, everybody's suffering, but that is still secondary to what
I
the
think
need
saving
for
the
the art
audience is
right now.
very
And I think safety comes first for everyone, safety and health, and we all need to protect ourselves. Yeah. I mean, traveling for leisure is definitely out of the question now. So if you have to travel, which I think now everybody is kind of stopping as well. You know, a lot of shoots have been cancelled. There was a notice today that, you know, all shoots will be suspended till the 31st or 30th or whatever. So all of that is already coming to a standstill. But if you absolutely have to, for whatever emergency, you need to take precautions. So I traveled recently and I wore a mask all through. I carried my little sanitizer. I washed my hands like 500 times. And most importantly, I mean, washing hands I think is the most important, but also not touching your face as much as possible. So if you're just aware of these things and if you consciously follow them, then I think, you know, that's a good way to at least stop the progression of of this
Diana,
virus.
because of coronavirus, even the gyms are getting shut. So how celebs and how you're coping up? How
I was the happiest to hear that the gyms are getting shut. No, but on a serious note, I was actually thinking, before they were shut, I was thinking that's one of the biggest places that these things can spread because there's so many people using the same equipment and we don't know how well the gyms are being sanitized, not sanitized. So it's actually I think it's a great measure to just work out from home if you have to. Dumbbells at home, work out. But I think
for you, like, how you
safety first. Safety
I
first.
think we're all getting a break from our routines, which is
I think many people will start yoga at home now.
Yeah, yoga and meditation, Pilates, spend time with your family, So a lot of, I think, there's some good in all this is that you actually now sit back from this really fast-paced life and just, spend some time, quality time with your loved ones at home.
Thank you.
I completely depend on designers to make me look like I'm, stylish and fashionable. But yeah, I mean, we go hand in hand, and the entertainment and fashion industry would be nothing without, the amazing designers that we have. So yeah, we can't do it without each other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you guys.
Anything we do together?
I don't know. Are we doing it together?
Yeah. Okay.
Whoever has my phone.
You'll get it. The manager hasn't you said?
It wasn't me, it was Shayoni that made us wait. I was here on time. अरे कैसे हो आप? और कौन है? कोई अपना पुराना बंधु? Hi guys. क्या हाल है?
What were you saying?
Nothing. I think
was
Shayoni
very
is
late.
such a professional actor, guys. She's just been fab. This experience has been mind blowing.
You know, I've been dying to do something with Saqib Salim. Only because
बस
he's
कर
so
दो ये
talented and so hot. No?
अपनी
he's
तारीफ नहीं कर
sweating.
सकता. You asking me this? Not right.
No, also this is Dev and this is Neil, and we are wearing, and we just walked for Dev, our Neil. And this was fabulous, so thank
That's
you.
Dev. That's Neil. We are the R. R in the middle. हाँ जी.
The clothes we are wearing, yeah. No, I think when you're comfortable, I think it also gives you confidence because you're not really thinking about the clothes. It's just you can carry yourself with ease and grace and comfort, and I think that's the secret of good fashion. Also, I always feel that if you're comfortable, if you're feeling good in something, you will also look good in it. And I love their clothes. I've been wearing their clothes for a few years now, and it's very light and breezy, and it's fabulous. I love the textures they use. So yeah. How
यार
are you
मैं
smelling?
दिल्ली से हूँ. हमें ना बचपन में खाने में कॉन्फिडेंस खिलाते हैं कि ये लो, ये थोड़े 2 चम्मच कॉन्फिडेंस ले लो. But jokes aside, I know these boys for the last 14 years, and I feel like when people get together and they're happy together, confidence somehow comes from within. If you're doing it for friends, the intention is to make sure that the garment looks great when you walk on the ramp, and when it's for friends, you even more want to put in a little more effort. So, and we are actors, यार हम acting कर लेते हैं थोड़ी confidence.
इन्होंने भाई मेरा तो मतलब मैं बोल रही हूँ ना, मुझे इतने सालों से कुछ करना था साकिब सालिम के साथ, और
That's
थैंक यू
Abu
फॉर
Salim.
पुटिंग
That's Abu Salim. Saqib Salim.
और so thank you, I mean thanks to them, they've put us together. He's a lot of fun. Sometimes
casting है ना?
हाँ, अच्छा casting है. Somebody should actually cast us together for something.
हाँ जी, sorry.
The collection was all about, see, this is our 15th year. We have come back. We started at Bombay for the first fashion week, and this is like a full circle journey for us. Aza invited us for the Bombay Times Fashion Week, so we are really grateful for that. And we wanted to bring the very best what we do with our collection, prints to embroidery, understated, classy, less is more. Those were the elements which we always stress on, and we are not dying to do the next thing whichever is offered to us, we thought through, and we saw that we have the like-minded friends and people who would present our clothes. So we came over to do the collection out here. So we can go on talking, but thanks to Azza and thanks to Bombay Times for putting up a fantastic show today.
The right people to ask are Reliance and Kabir Khan. They would have the right answer for it. But मैं भी जितना आप वेट कर रहे हैं ना मैं भी उतनी उत्सुकता से ट्रेलर का वेट कर रहा हूँ. जैसे ही मुझे पता चलेगा कब है, I'll be the first person to tell. I don't know. I have not met Kapil sir recently, but he was there when we were shooting some bits, and it's just great to have him around. Yeah. So he hasn't told us what he thinks, but for all of us who were shooting the film, we were fanboys. We were just happy that he was there. I think more than the loss, I think this is a time where all of us have to be a little careful, and we don't have to think of the immediate loss, but we have to see the bigger
Long term.
picture, and we have to realize that it's a serious pandemic and we have to be careful.
Yeah.
So rather than thinking what is the immediate loss, we need to see how much less damage, what all damage control can we do.
Also in India, we were talking about this, that it's very likely to spread very fast because of the number of people around and the proximity we live in. But also, I think, as he said, the short term, obviously there are losses, shoots are getting cancelled, postponed, a lot of things, right? But I think the bigger picture, the safety of people, and I think this particular show, I'm glad the Bombay Times actually ended up doing this, and the precautions they've been taking, that's been great. It's so well organized. Everybody's like quite careful now. But I think in the long term, it's also good because in India, our hygiene sense is really bad. And I think it'll probably teach us to be a little more careful of what we do with our hands.
True.
FOMO Shots 2 is likely to come out on the 17th of April. Hopefully it will release. We were
but
supposed
digital
to.
पे है ना, तो घर पे बैठ के
Yeah,
देख
but
सकते हैं.
also we're starting promotions now. So I think that's not immediately starting. I don't really know what the latest news on that is. But hopefully it'll come out in April.
Talking about the web series, after we are going to see you again.
जी.
Now tell us something about that.
Oh, nice.
Can
So
I
I
first
just
tell you something about Crackdown? He bulked up from the last time I met him. All the measurements were like 2 inches more out here. So it took a while to fit him in. So I know what he did for Crackdown.
I have had 4 costume trials for the outfit that I'm wearing. Usually I'm a model size, you give me clothes and they fit me. But this time it was a bit of a task. So this show that I've done is directed by Apurva Lakhia. It's an action series, and as a kid that's been my favorite genre.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to be a raw agent and stuff, and I got to play this in it. Yeah. And it's a beautiful story, it's a great narrative. It's a action show with a lot of action and a lot of drama. And I got to do proper action for the first time, and I'd been training for action for the last 1 year, so it kind of helped. It should be out middle of this year sometime, but it's a good series. I've really enjoyed working on it. I've got a very good cast. There's Shreya Pilgaonkar in it, there is Rajesh Talang in it, there's Valusha, there's Iqbal Khan. They've got interesting bunch of actors, and Apu's a fun guy. I've known him since the last 6 years. We play a lot of cricket together, so he's just a fun guy to shoot with.
Okay, sir. How difficult it was because you have actually doing first and action genre.
जी.
So how difficult?
यार हर चीज़ डिफिकल्ट होती है, बट आई फील लाइक इफ़ यू स्टार्ट एंजॉइंग इट यू स्टॉप थिंकिंग कि वो डिफिकल्ट है कि नहीं है. एंड एक्शन इज समथिंग आई एंजॉय डूइंग. इट्स अ ग्रेट एड्रेनलिन रश. सो वंस इट्स लाइक कोरियोग्राफी, जैसे डांस होता है ना, अगर आपको एक बार आ गया डांस तो आपको बहुत मजा आता है उसको करने में. सो एक्शन इज लाइक दैट. इट्स एक्चुअली डांसिंग. You actually not, if I'm punching him, I'm actually not punching him. It's choreography. So if once you get the choreography right, it's a lot of fun.
And it's a play of rhythm, really,
Yeah.
between.
If we talk about you, it's all about feminism, which talks about family. And these days Neha has been known for talking about her choice on feminism. Tell us how much do you agree with this statement?
I don't want to comment on anybody specifically, but I think what Neha wanted to say was no kind of abuse is all right.
Correct.
And I think whether it's on a man or a woman, it is wrong. Physical abuse and any kind of violence, especially any kind of abuse and violence, is completely wrong. So and there is no justification for that. You know, even what's been happening in our country right now, I think we constantly need to keep talking about how violent the human race has become. And you know, it's really disturbing because I don't know why, where so much angst and so much, you know, there's this thing of hitting somebody else, right?
And
Physically
intolerance
harming
is
somebody else, and intolerance. I think that's something that we need to introspect as a community, as human beings, you know, as individuals. So I think that I completely agree with. Yeah.
मैम यू नो एवरीथिंग यू नो एवरीथिंग देयर इज नथिंग कुछ आपको पता है हमें पता नो आई हैव 83 coming and then this is the series I've shot so whatever else I do you'll be the first person after I tell her when the trailer's out I'll tell you what I'm doing next.
Also, actually, from Violence, my British series is coming out this
Oh
month in
nice
March.
plug in smooth.
No, but where I play an acid attack victim, you know, and it's really, I mean, you know, we were shooting for over like 3 months, and you know, to actually be on the other side, and I've always been very scared of this, and it's so rampant in a country like ours. It's really scary, and when you don't think twice before throwing something like an acid or you know on another human being, it's really scary. So I think yeah, it wasn't really a plug-in, but you know, it's
Just joking.
it's,
Violence
yeah, any kind
has
of
to be
violence.
condoned in
Yeah,
every
yeah.
possible
How
form.
can you hurt somebody?
Yeah, exactly.
How
Physical
can you
harm.
matlab physically mentally how can you as a human being hurt
And
somebody?
the whole
That's the
idea of making it normalizing is not right. So if I go back to what Neha did, I completely stand by her because she took the right stand to say that.
वायलेंस में आप लोग बात कर रहे थे जो लड़की का कहना है कि वो 4 गर्ल्स रिलेशनशिप
Who are we to judge?
We are, listen, it's
Who
a
are we to
video.
judge?
How
One
do you
second.
even know it's not a doctored video? I mean,
Once
I
again,
don't really know.
I am saying what we are dealing here is adultery.
Yeah.
Correct? For some people who are doing it is not wrong, but if you ask me, adultery is wrong. So the girl having multiple boyfriends is wrong. But the guy hitting her for that is also wrong, is what I'm trying to say. If the girl wants to have 4 boyfriends or wants to date somebody
girlfriends,
else,
yeah.
that's her call. I cannot judge. My parameter of judgment is not true to that person. How she sees it is important, right?
And we cannot use physical abuse as a way to stop people from doing it. She has decided what she wanted to do.
If
and
you ask us,
we cannot
it is
punish
wrong.
anybody. Yeah.
What she did is absolutely wrong, but what the guy also did is absolutely wrong.
But you know, I think, you know, we got to
Yeah.
go back to love, yeah.
yeah.
We got to
This
be
is
like
just-
tolerant, and I think, you know, it's so, you know, why can't we just smile and just be open as society, as individuals? I think that's, in today's day and age, I think love is the only medicine. Way before Chapak. Way before Chapak. It was shot a year before Chapak, actually. Then I actually haven't seen Chapak. I want to see my show first and then Chapak because I didn't want to. But there's but we had an incredible team. It's a British cast and crew. Also, the guy who did my prosthetics is somebody called Davy Jones. He's a BAFTA winner. We had 17 stages of the healing process from the time she gets attacked. So it's incredible. I'm hoping to watch it myself, and I'm hoping everyone watches it and likes it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you for coming.
You guys go up to the room.
Chal.
Up, जाओ.
Kiddhar?
All of you just also posing.
Wait. इतनी लाइटें जला के इतना पसीना करा दे दो
Wait. Give me 2. Sakit.
1 second guys, let me do some touch up. ये भी लो ना, ये सबसे पहले चलाते हो तुम लोग. हाँ? आ रहा हूँ बेटा. Yes guys. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Thank you. Anji. Here.
This side?
excitement है. I'm working for Sulakshana Monga, and she's a fantastic designer. I'm wearing her outfit today, so I'm pretty excited. So it's a spring summer collection for 2020. It's a very Indo-Western. She's played with silhouettes. So yeah, it's very dreamy and poetic. Something that makes you look good and is comfortable. Yeah, very. So I can't hear you. I think that it has just affected everybody globally. You see everything is shut down, even in our country. Gyms, offices, schools, malls, everything's been shut down. And it's actually for the best for all of us because we have to take precautions. And precaution is better than cure. So yeah. I'm working on a film, but the final announcement has not been made. So once it's made, I can talk about it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, people have been contemplating, the makers have been, but not anytime sooner. But something should be planned out soon. I think we should be asking this question to the director.
Yeah, thanks.
How was it? Enjoyed the show?
I've really enjoyed it. I actually was telling my friends behind that I don't miss a single fashion week, especially because I live right here. So it's very convenient for me. One and two, I love the way the clothes are put out in front of all of us, and I love the design. So I mean, for me, coming to a fashion week, especially Bombay Times, is a must.
So what's your fashion?
So I don't. I mean, I'm a very moody person when it comes to fashion. So for example, recently I had like this. My hair was this long, and I just cut it like till my shoulder. So I feel like fashion is all about what you want to do when you want to do. So I think I at least personally adhere to that. I really liked what the models are wearing, and I loved the way the models walked. For me, obviously the showstopper and the designer, they're all going to be great. But for me, the real thing is the models carrying the full show, and I think they were all gorgeous. So kudos to them. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you, Sumaksha. तैयारी जो थी वो तो पिछले महीने से चल रही थी और थैंक्स टू सुलक्षणा मोंगा जी, मुझे बहुत उनके लिए प्यार है और उन्होंने मुझे कहा था कि चलना है रैंप के ऊपर, और मुझे एक्सपीरियंस तो है नहीं बिल्कुल रैंप पे चलने का, और ये पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है। और मैं
फर्स्ट टाइम सर वॉक्स एंड इन्होंने रैंप को चुरा लिया,
और मैं बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ सुलक्षणा जी का, ध्रुव का, कोरस मोंगा जी का, और बॉम्बे टाइम का, और बॉम्बे फैशन वीक का, कि आप सब ने इतना अच्छा मौका हमें दिया है। और अभी तो बस रंग चढ़ा है, रंग चढ़ेगा, जश्न चला है, जश्न चलेगा, ये हो डगर वो हो डगर, मैं ना रुकेगा, आइला रे आइला। थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू।
इट्स अ हार्ड जर्नी।
organically हम एक दूसरे से मिले और बातें we asked him quite a lot of time, and he was saying that it's my first time. It's something for me that I've not done it before. So he really wanted to. I mean, we really pushed him that you should walk. I mean, why not for the first time?
This is
one
first
time for him.
एक लाइफ में आप
So yeah, that was the answer for your question.
आप पहली बार रैंप पे चले
जी,
कैसा क्या फीलिंग थी उस वक्त, क्योंकि रैंप पे चलना हर किसी के लिए आसान
मैं तो मतलब कि सुबह से बहुत एक्साइटमेंट था और घबराहट थी, क्योंकि मैं हीरो तो हूँ नहीं, मैं एक पॉप सिंगर हूँ, बट बहुत घबराहट थी, पता नहीं क्या होगा, कैसा होगा, कहाँ चलना है, क्या टाइमिंग है, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा लगा।
But I think he killed it. He killed it. I mean, the way he walked,
What's your opinion?
the way he had his mic on his hand was, I think, something which was tremendous. And the way he did it, that song, Jaga Jitiya, that was beautiful.
Thank you. जी, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि पिछले 20 साल से हम लोग लाइसेंस करते हैं तुनो को साउथ कोरिया में बच्चे जो 2-2 साल के बच्चे हैं वो तुनो की बहुत सारी ऐड चलती हैं, ब्राज़ील, चिली, जापान, और मुझे लगता है कि पूरा वर्ल्ड, मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ अपने सारे फैंस का कि वो तुनो को इतना प्यार करते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।
जैसे कि आप जब भी परफॉर्म करने आते हैं, जो आपका ड्रेसिंग होता है वो काफ़ी अलग होता है, तो ये आपकी खुद की पर्सनल चॉइस होती है कि किस तरह से मुझे खुद को स्टाइल करना है, या
Everybody has their own personal style. His style is very, very smart, very handsome, very out of the box. So we are trying that thing to create for him. वही हम चाहते हैं इनके लिए
हमारे
create-
दिलों को मिलाना चाहते हैं विद हर कि इनकी स्टाइलिंग के अंदर हम अपने एसेंस को जोड़ दें एंड वी ट्राई दैट एंड इट रियली वर्कड वेरी वेल विद
बिल्कुल नहीं। आप मैं बहुत हैरान होंगे कि मेरा जितने भी मेरे शो हैं फ्यूचर में वो कोई भी कैंसिल नहीं हुए हैं और कोरोना के लिए ये है कि एहतियात बरता जाए, लेकिन कोई ऐसा बिल्कुल डर नहीं कि पता नहीं बहुत नुकसान हो गया, ऐसा हो गया। शोबिज के लिए मेरे साथ जो मेरे शोज़ हैं वो ऑन है बिल्कुल।
दिलेर जी, आपके लिए फैशन क्या है? किस तरीके से आप अपना फैशन कैरी करते हैं?
मेरे लिए फैशन ये है कि जब मैंने अपना पॉप सिंगिंग का कैरियर शुरू किया था तो आप देखते हैं कि ये एक ही स्टाइल है पूरे वर्ल्ड में, शायद दूसरी टर्बन नहीं है। और मैं खुद सोच के आया था कि कुछ ये स्टाइलिश हो, अलग कपड़े हों, अलग लुक हो, और मुझे बड़ी खुशी है कि बॉलीवुड ने भी इसको बनाया, चाहे वो कोई भी एक्टर हो, हर आदमी ये इस स्टाइल को एक्शन पहनता है, और चाहे सिंगर हो, एक्टर हो। बस शुक्रगुजार रब का और थैंक यू सुलक्षणा जी का कि इतना अच्छा स्टेज, इतनी अच्छी मुझे एक मौका दिया। थैंक यू सो मच। मेरे बहुत सारे गाने बॉलीवुड के अंदर, बहुत सारे टाइटल सॉन्ग जो हैं शुरू होने वाले हैं, और आप जैसे ही पिक्चरें आप देखें जो रिलीज़ होने पे हैं तो बहुत सारे धमाल, बहुत सारे गाने,
महीनों में इनकी गाने आप सुनने वाले हैं।
बहुत सारे गाने आने वाले,
बहुत सारे गाने सुनने
बिल्कुल। अभी तो शुरुआत हुई है, अभी तो मैंने सीखा है, अभी तो बहुत कुछ करना है और चीर देंगे आगे। थैंक यू। कौन सा गाना सुने बताइए? ओके। मैं डर दी रब रब कर दी वे, मैं आपके साथ में क्रैप चाहिए तो ना। मैं डर दी रब रब कर दी वे, मैं डर दी रब रब, मैं डर दी रब रब कर दी कह लो कि कहन छुई मुई छुई मुई छुई मुई, ओ बोलो तारा रा रा कंजरी कलोन कर दी, बोलो तारा रा रा, हाय हाय ओ रब्बा, 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 हाय ओ रब्बा। थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू।
लाइट्स लाइट्स
कैमरा के सामने कभी डरा नहीं है, स्टेज पे कभी डरा नहीं है, पर आज पहली बार बहुत कुछ असल में हो गया क्योंकि पहली बार चल रहा फैमिली इज फैमिली टू बी, टू वॉक फॉर देम वाज बीइंग अ शो स्टॉपर थोड़ा प्रेशर था। हाय, हाउ आर यू माय फ्रेंड? शो स्टॉपर, हां शो स्टॉपर वर्ड बहुत बड़ा है एक्चुअली।
आई थिंक इनके अंदर एक शो स्टॉपर है which is very important and he was working with that full confidence and I think he can.
Confidence came from my brother here. It was absolutely an honor. It's great to get host for Pooja ji. She's God in the world of fashion. It's my pleasure and I hope she will be back next year. मेरे जो दोस्त यार हैं, जैसे आप मेरी इतनी अच्छी दोस्त हो, आप
मेरे लिए चेयर कर रहे थे, वो मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस देता है। सो इट वाज
एक्चुअली आप लोगों का होना ही कॉन्फिडेंस है उन सबके लिए।
एब्सोल्युटली यार, लोग चेयर कर रहे थे, तालियां मार रहे थे मेरे लिए, उससे बड़ी बात क्या उसमें। माय फैमिली वाज हियर, माय मदर, माय बुआ। यार एक्चुअली ना मज़े की बात ये, मैं फैशनेबल नहीं हूँ, मैं स्टाइलिश हूँ। आई बिलीव इन स्टाइल। फैशन आता है जाता है, स्टाइल रिमेन्स। So I believe that you should have your own style. Like I was just telling someone that Ranveer is amazing, Varun is amazing, but if I emulate them, then Vardhan is lost. So I have to get inspired and create my own style. That's when you will really respect me. So अपना style आप बना के रखो और फिर आगे
Hopefully soon will happen.
इंशाल्लाह, इंशाल्लाह। Tara is amazing. She's one of the most beautiful girls I know. all my friends would agree, my family would agree, and I just saw she's grace personified. I met her, we were just interacting backstage. We just became friends actually. First time we really met and spoke. And she's such a humble girl, she's such a sweetheart, and I think student of the year too, she was mind-blowing. She was so confident, and I think she's fantastic. She's going to go all the way there and become a superstar.
Any upcoming project?
Yeah, but I unfortunately can't talk about it because I'm in another, like in a very stringent contract. अगर आपको बता दिया तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी.
जल्दी पता चल जाएगा.
Corona बियर, Corona वायरस हो, Corona वायरस. Corona वायरस. क्या उसके बारे में क्या? नुकसान यार, बहुत नुकसान हो रहा है. But I think if we start thinking about the losses, that's very selfish of us. I think let's just protect people. लोग healthy रहे तो हम safe है. People will come to the theaters once we are healthy. तो लोग मास्क पहने रहे, मैं भी अभी पहनने वाला हूँ, और घर पे रहे, safe रहे. Entertainment उसके बाद आएगा, पहले healthy रहो. So यार लॉस तो हो रहा है, लॉस तो डेफिनेटली हो रहा है. आई वाज सपोज्ड टू बी शूटिंग टुमारो फॉर समथिंग, बट नाउ आई एम नॉट. बट आई थिंक इन द वेक ऑफ द कोरोना वायरस, रिस्पेक्टिंग पीपल्स हेल्थ, वी जस्ट हैव टू सल्यूट all the doctors and the nurses working tirelessly in making people okay, and just pray for good health. Entertainment उसके बाद आएगा, पहले हम healthy रहेंगे. जिम्स बंद हो गए, मैं थोड़ा हल्का सा डिप्रेशन में भी हूँ क्योंकि मैं रोज़ 2 बार वर्कआउट करता हूँ, जा नहीं पा रहा हूँ. सो या ऑब्जर्वेशन कमाल है आपकी है. हाँ, एक फिल्म के लिए ही है, उसमें मुझे 20 साल का लगना है तो थोड़ा सा डाइट पे हूँ मैं. ओट्स बंद है, रोटी बंद है, राइस बंद है. आप ही आ जाओ, आपके साथ कर लूँगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू.
थैंक यू.
देखो सवाल एकदम ढंग से ठीक से. हाँ, नो शो के अलावा और कोई सवाल नहीं. हाँ, वाह, बहुत मज़ा आया, बहुत इंजॉय. शो, कपड़े बहुत अच्छे कपड़े हैं, एंड इट्स अ वेरी गुड शो. फैशन मेरे लिए बहुत मायने रखता है यार, बिकॉज वी आर वर्किंग इन दिस इंडस्ट्री. सो फैशन बहुत ज़्यादा हम लोगों के लिए तो बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हमें क्या पहनना है, क्या करना है. बट मैं इतना ज़्यादा फॉलो नहीं करता. मुझे जो मिलता है, जो पहना देते हैं मेरे डिज़ाइनर्स, वो मैं पहन लेता हूँ और मैं आ जाता हूँ. मॉडलिंग के बारे में आई हैव डन ऑलमोस्ट मोर देन 300 फैशन शोज़ बिफोर. आई वॉज अ मॉडल बिफोर. सो लेकिन एक्टिंग में आने के बाद से अब टाइम थोड़ा सा नहीं मिल पाता. बिग बॉस के बाद में अभी बहुत जल्दी है बताना, बट आई टेल यू सून. आई एम डूइंग कपल ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स. आई एम डूइंग 2 फिल्म्स इन साउथ. आई एम डूइंग 1 फिल्म हियर. बट बहुत जल्दी मैं बताने वाला हूँ मीडिया को, क्योंकि अभी तक मैंने किसी को नहीं बताया, एज आई एम नॉट अलाउड टू स्पीक अबाउट दैट. बट वेरी सून आई विल. यू आर वेलकम.
Thank you so much. Careful. I can't hear anyone. Hi. Yeah, just a bit.
Tara man, first of all, looking very, very pretty.
Thank you.
We can say you're like an angel just came from heaven.
Oh wow, thank you very much.
So how was the experience working for Photoshop?
this was my first time, I think, at Bombay Times Fashion Week and working for Sulakshana ma'am. And I think she knows that I love the color white and I love wearing, you know, beautiful, dreamy skirts, and I got to do just that tonight. So it was really a dream. It is. You know, actually, I wasn't pressurized at all, even though this is one of the first few times I'm walking on the ramp, because, you know, ma'am and her sons have been so kind and so sweet to me. They were talking to me backstage before I was walking, and they gave me so much confidence, so I think that was really great. Yes. I had actually never met ma'am before, but I met her. She's so graceful and so warm that instantly I was so excited and even more happy to be a part of this collection and this show. And she's so sweet, and I can't wait to work for her again.
She has done full justice to her outfit, and she has done work so beautifully. I mean, each and every person is coming to us and saying that Tara has done a wonderful job for us. And actually also, I mean, you know, we know her as she knows us. So, you know, we specially designed this color because she loves white. The white is the color for Tara. And now we designed this specially outfit for her, and she did very good. I mean, she was just amazing on the fly.
You know, I think fashion and style are things that either they come to you or you pick it up over time. And I think that I've been a part of a couple of fashion shows now, and I'm understanding that, you know, the models, they're so inherently graceful that they can carry off anything that you put on their bodies. I think that there has been a certain amount of experiments that people have tried that are working in our Indian fashion scene. And I think that, you know, we're just going from strength to strength and going upwards in our fashion in the scene. So, today was all about, you know, fantasy, dreams, romance. These are all things I think that every woman loves, and I think every man loves.
It was all pastels, all summery. If you see the colors that we followed were all whites, all creams, all light green. So it was all the theme. The summer was the theme, and that is what we did.
तो तारा, जब आप रैंप पे वॉक करते हो तो कपड़े बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं वॉक करने के लिए, आपके लिए कितने इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं, किस तरह के कपड़े आप ज़्यादा प्रेफर करते हो?
मैं ज़्यादा प्रेफर करती हूँ, आई थिंक, टू वेयर लहंगास. आई लव वेयरिंग इंडियन क्लोथ्स. मुझे बहुत ही पसंद है. आई एक्चुअली लव वेयरिंग sarees. And I don't get to wear enough sarees, unfortunately. Now I'll start wearing.
That's a point for us for the next time.
Next show के लिए definitely साड़ी पहनूंगी. But I love wearing Indian clothes. This is actually a very light outfit. People think that it's heavy, but it's actually not, which is, you know, a testament to how amazingly they make their clothes. बहुत ही light है, comfortable है, which is perfect for the summer, which is, you know, what it's meant for. So, yeah.
Okay, but all professional, you have recently joined Equivalent. So how excited are you?
I'm very, very, very excited. Also, I think I'm going to be singing in this film, which is something I've been looking forward to doing. So finally, I'm going to get to do that. So I'm very excited. You know, I think our industry is a very strong and tough industry, and we will come through no matter what, ma'am. So I think we will definitely go from strength to strength.
Sorry, last question. This is about ma'am's this thing, so please stick to questions of. It's probably the fashion week. Stick to questions. Ma'am's
I'll hear you, ma'am.
That's okay. We should have a. We should
have I'm very, very new to the industry, so I don't know about the effects per se, so I wouldn't want to talk about that. But I think that, like I said, you know, we are a very tough industry, and we are the world of Bollywood, you know. We're Bombay, we're Bollywood, we are badass, and we're going to come back with a bang. I think we all need to be safe and secure, so yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.